Good morning to everyone. In this video, I am going to discuss about Stressen's matrix multiplication. I hope that all the students might have learned matrix multiplication in their higher secondary level. So this is also asked like that. The thing which is we are going to apply is divide and conquer application first. Then later we will go for Stressen's matrix multiplications. So matrix multiplication means, for example, if I have A matrix and B matrix, the order of A matrix is 2 by 2 cross 3, order of B matrix is 3 cross 4, means if first matrix column is equivalent to second matrix row, then we can perform the matrix multiplication, otherwise we cannot. For example, if first matrix order is 2 cross 4, second matrix order is 5 cross 3, means we cannot perform matrix multiplication, since in this given statement first matrix column is 4 whereas second matrix row is 5, so it's totally different, so we cannot perform matrix multiplication. So now I'll take one small example. A matrix is A11, A12, A21, A22. B matrix is B11, B12, B21, B22. Now if I have, before performing multiplication, I have to check it out the order of each matrices. So now the order of first matrix is 2 cross 2, order of second matrix is also 2 cross 2. So the first matrix column is equivalent to second matrix row, so the resultant matrix will be first matrix row as well as second matrix column, so 2 by 2. So how can I compute the resultant matrices? By using this formula, C11 equal to A11 multiplied with the second matrix B11 plus A12 multiplied with B21. Likewise, C12 will be A11 multiplied with B12 plus A12 will be multiplied with B22, such a way that C21 will be computed as A21 multiplied with B11 plus A22 will be multiplied with B21, and C22 will be computed as A21 multiplied with B12 plus A22 multiplied with B22. Now mathematically I can write it as C of ij equal to summation over I is equal to 1 to n A of I comma k multiplied with B of k comma j, then it will give the result as C of I comma j. Here A of I comma k multiplied with B of k comma j, so first matrix column is equivalent to second matrix row, so the resultant matrix will be first matrix row as well as second matrix column, so C of ij will be the result. So here in this matrix, next I am going to use simple algorithm for find out the matrix multiplication. So I am using 3 loop. For I equal to 0, I less than n, I plus plus, followed by for j equal to 0, j less than n, j plus plus. So next I am initializing both I and j value. C of ij equal to 0, because if a variable on the left hand side using the same variable on the right hand side, then I have to initialize. So accordingly I have initialized C value variable. Then for k equal to 0, k less than n, k plus plus, C of ij equal to C of I comma j plus A of I comma k is multiplied with B of k comma j. In this case only one computation part is alone available, that is the last statement. The last statement, the computational part, come under 3 for loop. Each for loop will take n time complexity for executing their instruction. So first for loop n, second for loop n, third for loop n. So n multiplied with n, again n multiplied with n means n cube. So the time complexity for this algorithm is order of n cube. This is the time complexity. For always we should have to think of the divide and conquer method. In divide and conquer method, matrix multiplication means 2 by 2 matrix will be the simplest one. We can have n number of n by n matrix, but if the size is too large, it will take more amount of time for computation. So for that purpose we have to divide the problem into sub-problem, and each sub-problem will be solved individually. Then the resultant value will be combined together to give a solution for the main problem. So according to that, if 4 by 4 matrix means the 4 by 4 matrix must be divided into sub-matrix, and each sub-matrix must be calculated individually. Then the result will be given to the main problem. So according to this, now let us take this example. 4 by 4 matrix A11, A12, A13, A14. Likewise 21, 22, 23, 24, A31, A32, A33, A34, A41, A42, A43, A44. The same way I am considering B matrix. So here 4 by 4 matrix means the time will be very consuming. It is time consuming process. So I am going to apply divide and conquer strategy. Now how I am dividing means 4 will be divided by 2. It will give 2. So A11, A12, A21, A22 will be taken and it will be assigned for A11. Likewise A13, A14, A23, A24 will be taken and it will be assigned for A12. Similarly A31, A32, A41, A42 will be taken. It will be assigned for A21. A33, A34, A43, A44 will be assigned for A22. Such a way that we have to divide the matrix into sub-matrix, and we have to labeling the sub-matrix as A11, A12, A21, A22, B11, B12, B21, B22. Then when I divide the matrix into sub-matrix, it is also look like the very first matrix what we have discussed. So for this matrix multiplication, we can use this formula for find out the matrix multiplication. At last we will get the result. So for that I am using an algorithm. In this algorithm, A, B value as a matrix, n is the dimension. If n is less than or equal to 2, simply we can call those formula, that is C11 equal to A11 multiplied with B11. Likewise we have seen those formula will be used. Otherwise we have to divide the dimensions by 2. Then we have to apply the same formula. MM means matrix multiplication. A11 multiplied with B11, then A12 multiplied with B21 added together. Here n by 2 value also need to be passed. N by 2 means number of dimensions. N is number of dimensions. N by 2 means it will be reduced into sub problem. So at last how many multiplications are here is 8 multiplications are available and 4 additions are there. So it will be written as log 8 to the base 2. Log 8 to the base 2 means 8 will be written as 2 cube. So 3 into log 2 to the base 2. The result will be 3. So this is the concept of Stresson's matrix multiplication. When I consider this into recurrence equation, here as I said 8 n by 2 terms are there. So 8 n by 2 plus n square. N square means each and every time the number is divided by 2. So totally n square time. It will be valid only n is greater than 2, and if n is less than 2, I am assigning some constant value. So we know the procedures already, we have discussed so many times how to solve this. So accordingly we have to solve and find the answer. Thank you.